My dear students, Namaste, good morning to you all, and also welcome to another session of our mathematics class. In today's session, we shall solve problems using trigonometric identities. Let's move on to the topic. Before starting the session, let's rewind the 6 trigonometric ratios. There is a right triangle and there is an angle which is marked as theta, and 90-degree opposite we will be marking as hypotenuse, and the side which is opposite to the given angle theta is opposite side, and the side which is left over, that is the adjacent side. And the first trigonometric ratio is sin theta. Sin theta is equal to O divided by H, means opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Next ratio is cos theta. Cos theta is equal to A divided by H, that is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. And the third ratio is tan theta. Tan theta is equal to O divided by A, that is opposite side divided by adjacent side. Next one is cosec theta, that is equal to hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Next one sec theta, that is equal to hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. And the last one is cot theta, that is adjacent by opposite. We have learned a shortcut to remember these formulas, that is SOH, that is for sine, opposite divided by hypotenuse, and next is CAH, that means for cos, adjacent by hypotenuse, and the last one TOA, that is for tan, opposite divided by adjacent. So simply we read it as SOHCAHTO. Next we shall revise the reciprocal ratios. The first one is sin theta is equal to 1 by cosec theta. Cosec theta is equal to 1 divided by sin theta. Cos theta is equal to 1 by sec theta, and sec theta is equal to 1 divided by cos theta. Tan theta equal to 1 by cot theta, and cot theta is equal to 1 divided by tan theta. There are some special formulas, that is sin theta into cosec theta is equal to 1, means when we multiply the reciprocals, sin theta and cosec theta, when we multiply, we will get sin theta into cosec theta, we can write it as 1 by sin theta. So sin theta into 1 by sin theta, when we cancel sin and sin, we will get the answer as 1. Similarly, cos theta into sec theta is equal to 1. Here also cos theta into sec theta we have to change as 1 by cos theta. So cos theta into 1 by cos theta cancel. Finally we will get as 1. Again tan theta into cot theta is equal to 1. There are two other formulas, that is tan theta in terms of sin and cos, that is tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Again cot theta in terms of sin and cos, that is cos theta by sin theta. So these two formulas you have to keep in mind. Tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, and cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta. Next we shall bring trigonometric ratios of 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degrees under one frame. There is a table given to you. In the first row angle is mentioned, that is 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. And in the first column trigonometric ratios are mentioned, that is sin A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A and cot A. How to read this table? Let's read it. Sin 0 is 0. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Sin 90 is 1. Similar way we can read cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot values. In the examination point of view, there will be 1 or 2 questions from this topic. So you have to learn these trigonometric ratios of 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree compulsorily. Two options are there, either you have to by heart or you have to derive. Here I will discuss or I will share with you one shortcut. There are so many shortcuts are there, so one shortcut just we will discuss how to derive this 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree. only you have to by heart 5 values, that is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. These 5 values you have to by heart. By using these 5 values we can write all the other trigonometric ratios. First of all, the first row just similar way we have to write, that is angle 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, and the first column also same, that is sin A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A and cot A. So there is not much difficulty to write this first row and first column as it is. Then as I mentioned before, 5 values you have to by heart, that is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. That we have to fill it in the second row from left to right. 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. So first sin A values are filled, means second row is filled. Then by using the same number we can fill the cos values, or we can fill the third row, that is cos values. As I mentioned before, the 5 values are 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. These values we have to write in the third column from right end to the left. From here 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Once again 5 values only we have, that is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. That I filled in the sin row from left to right. 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Then by using the same values I am filling cos row from right end to the left, that is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Then by using these sin and cos values we can find tan, cosec, sec and cot. Now you may feel difficulty because you didn't study the formula. After studying the next topic it will be easy for you. So let's discuss here. Then for finding the tan you have to simply divide 0 and 1. Means sin and cos, if you divide you will get tan, that is 0 by 1, that is 0. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2, that is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2, that is 1. Root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2, that is root 3. 1 divided by 0, division by 0, not defined. Once again, tan values you will get by dividing sin and cos values. Here 0 by 1, that is 0. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2, that is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2, that is 1. Root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2, that is root 3. 1 by 0, that is not defined. Again, for getting cosec value, just take the reciprocal of sine. Reciprocal of sine, that is sine value is 0, so 1 by 0 is cosec 0, that is 1 by 0, not defined. So 1 divided by 1 by 2, 1 divided by 1 by 2 is 2. 1 divided by 1 by root 2, that is root 2. 1 divided by root 3 by 2, that is 2 by root 3. Then 1 divided by 1, that is 1. Then for getting cosec values, you have to take the reciprocal of cos. So 1 divided by 1, that is 1. 1 divided by root 3 by 2, that is 2 by root 3. 1 divided by 1 by root 2, that is root 2. 1 divided by 1 by 2, that is 2. Then 1 divided by 0, division by 0, not defined. For getting cot values, you take the reciprocal of tan. Again 1 divided by 0, not defined. 1 divided by 1 by root 3, that is root 3. 1 divided by 1, that is 1. Then 1 divided by root 3, that is 1 by root 3. Then here 1 by 0 only not defined. Reciprocal, if you take 1 divided by 1 by 0, that is 0 by 1, that is 0. So this is the shortcut. So if you feel it is convenient, you can go along with this, or else you can go for your own options. Next we shall discuss trigonometric identities. The first identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From here we can derive two more results, that is sin square theta is equal to this plus cos square theta we can bring to the right side, that is minus cos square theta. And again cos square theta is equal to this sin square theta we can bring to the right, that becomes 1 minus sin square theta. So the first set is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. The second identity is cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. From here, two more results we can derive. The first one is cosec square theta is equal to this minus cot square theta we can bring to the right, that becomes plus cot square theta, that is 1 plus cot square theta. Next, cot square theta is equal to this cot square theta minus cot square theta, if you bring to the right it becomes plus cot square. Then there is 1 on the right side, that 1 we have to bring to the left, that means cosec square theta, this plus 1 bringing to the left means minus 1. So cosec square theta minus 1 equal to this minus cot square theta going right side means cot square theta. So the result is cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta minus 1. So the next set is cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. Cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta, and cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta minus 1. And the third identity is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. From here sec square theta we can take, sec square theta is equal to this minus tan square theta moving right side, that becomes plus tan square theta, that is 1 plus tan square theta. Next, tan square theta we can calculate. To calculate tan square theta, we have to take this minus tan square theta to the right side, it becomes plus tan square theta, and this plus 1 we have to bring to the left, it becomes minus 1. So tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1, means the third set is sec square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1. So these three sets of formulas are very important, and if you don't know these three sets of formulas, it is very difficult to solve the next exercise. So please memorize these formulas. Move on to exercise 8.4. Before discussing the first question, I would like to remind you that this exercise is little bit of confusing. So I request all the students to go through each and every step very carefully. And after watching each and every question, you have to do it separately in a piece of paper. And while doing the calculations independently, if you have any doubt, please note it and keep. We will discuss it during the online session. The first question is, express the trigonometric ratios sin A, sec and tan A in terms of cot A. Here clearly you have to observe the question. Sin A we have to write in terms of cot, sec we have to write in terms of cot, and tan A also we have to write in terms of cot. So we have an identity, that is cosec square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. Selection of formula is very important here. So here we have taken the identity cosec square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. The reason is cosec square A we can easily convert to sine, because there is a formula connecting cosec and sine by using reciprocal ratios. And cot square A we need because we have to write sine A in terms of cot. So cosec square A easily we can change to sine, and cot or cot square A is the required trigonometric ratio for the answer. So this is the identity we have taken. Then we know that 1 by cosec A is sin A, means on the left side we have to change as 1 by cosec A, means left side alone we cannot change, we have to change both the sides. So we have to take the reciprocals. 1 by cosec square A is equal to 1 by 1 plus cot square A. Left side also we have taken reciprocal, right side also we have taken reciprocal. Why we have taken reciprocal? In the sense we need sin A. So sin A reciprocal is 1 by cosec A. Reciprocal ratio we have studied, 1 by cosec A is sin A. So 1 by cosec square A is sin square A. I have already told you that 1 by cosec A is sin A. So 1 by cosec square A is sin square A. So let's substitute it. Sin square A is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus cot square A. Now we are near to the answer because we need sin A. We have reached up to sin square A. So from sin square A we can calculate sin A. So sin A is equal to root of 1 by 1 plus cot square A. That is root 1 is 1 itself, divided by denominator root will come as it is root of 1 plus cot square A. So the first answer is ready. Sin A in terms of cot A we have written. Next we have to go for sec A in terms of cot A. For that we have an identity sec square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A. This identity we have taken because sec A is the left hand side which we need, and on the right hand side we need cot A, but tan A is easily able to convert to cot A by using reciprocal ratio. So this is the appropriate formula we have taken. As I said before, selecting the appropriate formula from the identities or from the trigonometric chapter itself, it's difficult. So use your common sense to select the appropriate formula. Here I will tell you once again, sec square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A we have taken because sec square A is the required one on the left side, and the right side we need cot A, but tan A easily we can convert to cot A by using reciprocal ratios. So tan A is equal to 1 by cot A by using reciprocal ratio we can write. Then that is equal to 1 plus this tan square A, we will write it as 1 by cot square A because tan A is 1 by cot A. Square means just tan square A is equal to 1 by cot square A. Here when you take cot square A LCM, cot square A into 1 is cot square A plus 1 divided by cot square A. Then sec A is equal to, we have to take the square root of cot square A plus 1 by cot square A. Then when you take the square roots, numerator and denominator separate. Numerator it will come as square root of cot square A plus 1. Denominator square root of cot square A. So square root of a square number is the number itself, that is square root of cot square A is cot A. So the next answer also we have calculated sec A in terms of cot A. Here left side is sec A, right side is cot A, cot square A plus 1 divided by cot A, root of cot square A plus 1 divided by cot A. So the second part also we have cleared. Now the third one is tan A we have to write in terms of cot A. Very simple one because we have already used that formula before. So tan and cot are reciprocal ratios, that is tan A is equal to 1 by cot A, means left side is tan A, right side is 1 by cot A. So third answer also we have calculated tan A in terms of cot A. Next we shall discuss question number 2. The question is, write all the other trigonometric ratios of angle A in terms of sec A. Once again, write all the other trigonometric ratios. Other trigonometric ratios in the sense we have already learned there are 6 trigonometric ratios. Here there is sec A is given to you. We have to write the other trigonometric ratios. Other than sec A, there are 5 trigonometric ratios. All those 5 trigonometric ratios we have to write in terms of sec A. The first one is quite simple, that is we have already learned the reciprocal ratios, that is cos and sec we can connect, that is cos A is equal to 1 by sec A. The first trigonometric ratio is completed. So cos A in terms of sec A we have written cos A is equal to 1 by sec A, direct formula. Next one, by using the identity we can write sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. Here why we are choosing this identity in the sense we need sin A in terms of sec A. Here cos in terms of sec A is already calculated. So 1 minus cos square A, if you substitute cos A value we will get sin A in terms of sec A. Let's substitute it, that is sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos A is 1 by sec A. Cos square A is 1 by sec A the whole square. Let's go for the calculation, that is sin A is equal to root of 1 minus 1 by sec A the whole square. Let's take the LCM, that is sec square A is the LCM. Sec square A into 1 is sec square A minus 1 is the numerator. So root of sec square A minus 1 divided by sec square A. That is equal to root of sec square A minus 1 divided by root sec square A is sec A. We have splitted the square root in the numerator and denominator. Numerator is root of sec square A minus 1 as it is coming, and denominator is root sec square A. Root and square will be cancelled, and finally we will get the denominator as sec A. So Sin A we have written in terms of sec as root of sec square A minus 1 divided by sec. Next one is tan square A is equal to sec square A minus 1. From here tan A we can calculate in terms of sec. That is tan A is equal to root of sec square A minus 1. So the third trigonometric ratio also completed. Tan A in terms of sec. That is tan A is equal to root of sec square A minus 1. Next one, cosec A is equal to 1 by sin A. We have already calculated sin A here in terms of sec. So cosec and sin are reciprocal ratios. Cosec A is equal to 1 by sin A. Let's substitute the value of sin A, that is 1 divided by sin A we have calculated here root of sec square A minus 1 divided by sec, that we have substituted. That is equal to 1 into this division we have to change it as multiplication, and the denominator, the entire quantity, we have to take the reciprocal, that is sec divided by root of sec square A minus 1. That is equal to 1 into sec is sec, denominator is same, root of sec square A minus 1. Then the next one, cot A. We have learned the formula of cot A in terms of cos and sin. Cot A is equal to cos A divided by sin A. We have the values of cos A and sin A. Sin A is here and cos A is this one, 1 by sec. Let's substitute it. That is cos A is 1 by sec. We have written here in the beginning, divided by sin A we have calculated here, that is root of sec square A minus 1 divided by sec, that we have substituted. Here sec and sec will be cancelled, and finally we will get the answer as 1 divided by root of sec square A minus 1. So the trigonometric ratios, cos A we have written 1 by sec, then sin A we have written root of sec square A minus 1 divided by sec, tan A we have written as root of sec square A minus 1, cosec A we have written as sec divided by root of sec square A minus 1, and finally cot A we have written as 1 divided by root of sec square A minus 1. Hope it is clear. Next we shall discuss question number 4. In the textbook, question number 4 is given as multiple choice questions. Here I made a little change, that is I have changed it as a prove that question. So prove that. First question, 9 sec square A minus 9 tan square A is equal to 9. Let's take the left hand side, that is 9 sec square A minus 9 tan square A. So when you observe the left hand side, it is clear that 9 is common on both the terms. So let's take 9 common, that is 9 into, first term is 9 sec square A, from there 9 going means balance 6 sec square A. Second term is 9 tan square A, from there 9 going means you will get as tan square A. So inside the bracket sec square A minus tan square A. It is quite familiar for us, that is sec square A minus tan square A is the identity, that is equal to 1. So 9 into this sec square A minus tan square A will come as 1. So 9 into 1 is equal to 9. That is our right hand side. Second question, 1 plus tan theta plus sec theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosec theta equal to 2. So these type of questions, what we have to do is left hand side we have to take, that is equal to, you have to change the trigonometric ratios to sine and cos. So here tan theta we know in terms of sine and cos, cosec theta also we know reciprocal ratio, we can change to cos, and cot also we know the formula in terms of sine and cos, cosec also reciprocal ratio we can use and change to sine. So tan theta we have changed as sine theta by cos theta, sec theta we have changed as 1 by cos theta, and cot theta we have changed as cos theta by sine theta, minus cosec theta we have changed as 1 by sine theta. So here 4 formulas we have used. Then let's take the LCM in the first bracket, that is cos theta is common LCM here, cos theta we have taken as LCM, then cos theta into 1, that is cos theta, plus here sine theta divided by cos theta, denominator is same as our common LCM, so we have nothing to multiply, the same term, that is the numerator, come as it is, that is sine theta, plus 1 also having cos theta as denominator, which is same as our common denominator. So the same number in the numerator will come, that is 1. So numerator becomes cos theta plus sine theta plus 1 divided by cos theta. Similar way, if you take sine theta as common LCM in the second bracket, we will get it as sine theta into 1, that is sine theta plus cos theta minus 1. When you observe the numerator, it is in the form a plus b into a minus b. We have learned that a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Here a is cos theta plus sine theta and b is 1. So if you use the formula, it will come as a square minus b square. A is sine theta plus cos theta. So a square is sine theta plus cos theta the whole square minus b is 1. So b square is 1 square divided by, here cos theta in the first bracket denominator and in the second bracket sine theta is the denominator. So when you multiply both, we will get it as sine theta into cos theta. Let's expand it by using a plus b the whole square formula. A plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. That is equal to sine square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta. That is a square plus b square plus 2ab minus 1 square is 1 divided by denominator is same sine theta into cos theta. By using the identity, we can say sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1 we are using. The first two terms becomes 1. That is equal to 1 plus 2 sine theta cos theta as it is coming minus 1 also same. Here plus 1 and minus 1 will be cancelled and the remaining terms will be 2 sine theta cos theta divided by sine theta cos theta. Here sine theta cos theta in the numerator and denominator will be cancelled and we will get as 2. So 2 is the answer. That is our right hand side. So hence the proof. Next we shall discuss question number 3, that is sec a plus tan a into 1 minus sin a is equal to cos a. We have to prove this result. Let's take the left hand side. LHS is equal to the entire trigonometric ratio. We have to change it into sin and cos. Sec a in terms of cos is 1 by cos a by using reciprocal ratio. Tan a, we have learned the formula of tan a in terms of sin and cos, that is sin a by cos a into 1 minus sin a, no need to change, let it be same. Then in the first bracket cos a is the common LCM. Let's take cos a as LCM. Numerator will come as 1 plus sin a into 1 minus sin a. The second bracket remains the same. When you check the numerator, it is in the form a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. That is a is 1, b is sin a. So a square minus b square. That is 1 square is 1 minus sin a the whole square is sin square a divided by denominator is same cos a. Once again 1 plus sin a into 1 minus sin a by using a plus b into a minus b, we have written as a square minus b square, that is 1 square minus sin square a. 1 square is 1 minus sin square a. So 1 minus sin square a, by using the identity we can say that it is cos square a divided by denominator is same, that is cos a. Here cos square a and cos a will be cancelled and finally we will get cos a as the answer. That is our right hand side. Question number 4. We have to prove 1 plus tan square a divided by 1 plus cot square a is equal to tan square a. Here also let's take the left hand side and convert it into sin and cos. That is 1 plus tan a in terms of sin and cos is sin a by cos a. So here tan square a is there. It comes as sin square a by cos square a divided by cot is formula is cos by sin. So here cot square is there. It comes as cos square a by sin square a. Let's take the LCM. So cos square a, if you take the LCM in the numerator, it comes as cos square a into 1, that is cos square a plus sin square a divided by cos square a. And in the denominator sin square a we can take it as common LCM, that is sin square a we have taken as LCM. Then sin square a into 1 is sin square a plus cos square a. We know that cos square a plus sin square a is 1. So numerator also there is a term and in the denominator also there is a term. By using the identities we can say that 1 divided by cos square a. This cos square a plus sin square a changed as 1 divided by cos square a here. divided by denominator also sin square a plus cos square a term is there, that will come as 1 divided by sin square a. So here that we can write it as 1 by cos square a into sin square a by 1. Once again, 1 by cos square a, this division we have to write it as multiplication, and we have to multiply the reciprocal of the denominator, that is 1 by sin square a we have to multiply as sin square a by 1. So in the numerator it comes as sin square a and denominator it comes as cos square a. So we know that sin a by cos a is tan a. So sin square a by cos square a is tan square a. So that is our right hand side. Next we shall discuss question number 5. The question is, prove the following identities where the angles involved are acute angles for which the expressions are defined. First question is, cosec theta minus cot theta the whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. Here left hand side is cosec and cot and the right hand side is only cos. As before, let's take the left hand side, that is cosec theta minus cot theta the whole square. So we have to convert cosec and cot in terms of sin and cos. Cosec theta we know that by using reciprocal ratio we can write it as 1 by sin. Cot we can change it as cos by sin. So let's go for the calculation. Cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta minus cot theta we can write it as cos theta by sin theta the whole square. Denominator sin theta we can take it as common LCM. That is sin theta, when you take common LCM there is a square outside, it becomes sin theta the whole square. Numerator comes as 1 minus cos theta the whole square. Nothing to multiply because both the terms are having the same denominator, that is sin theta. Then denominator, that is 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by denominator is sin theta the whole square. We can write it as sin square theta. Then 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by sin square theta we don't want in the right hand side. So we have to convert into cos. Sin square theta, by using identities we can write it as 1 minus cos square theta. That is equal to, the denominator when you check it is in the form a square minus b square. So a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So that is equal to numerator same 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by denominator is a minus b into a plus b, because here it is a square minus b square form, a minus b into a plus b, that is 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta. Here 1 minus cos theta and 1 minus cos theta from the numerator and denominator will be cancelled. Then we will get the final answer as 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. That is our right hand side. Hope it is clear. Next we shall discuss question number 2, that is cos a by 1 plus sin a plus 1 plus sin a by cos a is equal to 2 sec. Let's take the left hand side, that is cos a divided by 1 plus sin a plus 1 plus sin a by cos a. Here the normal calculation means we have to take the LCM of the denominators. 1 plus sin a into cos a is the LCM here. Cos a into cos a is cos square a, the first term of the numerator, plus 1 plus sin a into 1 plus sin a, that is 1 plus sin a the whole square, that is the second term. Then go for expansion. This is a plus b the whole square form. A plus b the whole square, we know the formula, a square plus b square plus 2ab. So by using that identity we are expanding 1 plus sin a the whole square. Cos square a, first term is same, plus a plus b the whole square expansion, a square, that is 1 square is 1, plus b square is sin square a, plus 2ab, that is 2 into 1 into sin a, that is 2 sin a, divided by denominator is same, that is 1 plus sin a into cos a. Once again cos square a, first term same, second term 1 plus sin a the whole square we are expanding as a plus b the whole square by using the identity, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So a square is 1 square, that is 1, plus b square is sin square a, that is written here, plus 2ab, that is 2 into 1 into sin a, that is 2 sin a. Denominator is same. Let's go for grouping, because here cos square a and sin square a is there. So when we take it together we can use the identity. So sin square a plus cos square a we are taking together. The remaining terms as it is, plus 1 plus 2 sin A. So just regrouping, that's all. Divided by denominator is same, 1 plus sin A into cos A. We know that sin square A plus cos square A is 1. That is, first two terms will come as 1 plus the remaining two terms same, 1 plus 2 sin A remains the same. Denominator also same, that is 1 plus sin A into cos A. Here 1 plus 1 we can write it as 2 plus 2 sin A divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A, same denominator. When you observe the numerator, there is 2 is common for both the terms. Let's take it out. That is 2 into the first term 2 going out means 1 is the balance. Second term 2 going out means sin A is the balance. So 2 into 1 plus sin A, that is the numerator. Denominator is 1 plus sin A into cos A. Here the 1 plus sin A and 1 plus sin A is common for both numerator and denominator. It will be cancelled and the balance will be 2 in the numerator and cos A in the denominator. So 2 divided by cos A. So here 2 into 1 by cos A format. 1 by cos A we know by using reciprocal ratio we can write it as Ck. So 2 into Ck, that is the answer. That is our right hand side. My dear students, today we have solved some questions from exercise 8.4. As I have mentioned before, it is little bit of confusing topic because we are using almost all the formulas of trigonometry. So, as I mentioned before, you have to go through each and every step clearly and do it separately in a piece of paper. And while doing, if you have any doubt, please note it and keep. We will discuss it during the online session. Thank you for watching.